Are you recording? Can I just start talking?
Let me redo that.
Let me restart that too. Let me redo another one.
Oh, I should have planned this.
I completely forgot where I was going with that.
My name's Wes.
I'm sorry, I take a lot of breaks. Is this normal?
Well, hello everybody.
Oh, I probably shouldn't touch the mic.
Thought it's gone. Give me a sec. Oh no, I'm going with that.
Okay, one more time.
Well, hello, my name is Garret Grove. I am the president and co-founder.
Hello, I am Myah Kelly. I am the vice president and co-founder.
Hi, my name is Alford, and I'm the treasurer.
Hey y'all, my name's Fontan, and I'm the secretary.
Hello everyone, my name is Wes Shaffer. I go by they, them pronouns. I serve the university in the Office of Inclusion and Multicultural Engagement, where I am the coordinator of PRISM. Within that role, I get to do all LGBTQ initiatives across campus. And I actually get the opportunity to be the advisor for the University Secular Society.
Just a little bit of information about this organization. It seeks to essentially establish a community of individuals who seek religious, scientific, as well as historical inquiry.
The University Secular Society is an organization dedicated to fostering community amongst people who want to approach things like science and religion and history from a more objective standpoint.
Everyone's allowed to believe whatever they want. They are allowed to dive into whatever they want, but we are actually making it factual and giving data.
We just try to observe the world around us as pure and unaffected as possible, unbiased as possible. And from there, we gain new perspectives that we can form new opinions on, form our own beliefs that fit what we decide.
It affords us a space to be able to talk about our visions and really beliefs within our lives.
We foster discussion and that we are willing to collaborate with others, and we bring together diverse groups of people and people of different viewpoints, and that we open ourselves up to others rather than closing ourselves off.
Ultimately, it's an organization designed to kind of open minds to new perspectives, as well as to kind of expand the repertoire of information present within individuals.
Of course, anyone from any religious background is welcome to join this organization because we really want to foster communication and conversation between religious people and those that are non-religious or maybe from a different religion than what is the kind of typical culture of Christianity in the South.
Whether you've heard of us or not, whether you're religious or non-religious, no matter your political views, we would really love to have you. I think you'd find that you're going to have productive conversations with us. Maybe you'll walk away learning something, or maybe you'll at least walk away understanding others' perspectives.
Even though the point of this organization is to approach things from a more non-religious standpoint, regardless of whatever religious background you come from, not only are you welcome to join this organization, we encourage it because we really want different points of view to be a part of the conversation.
You can talk about any type of religion that you may believe in, bring that to us and educate us as well.
We've solidified ourselves as a very open-minded organization who is willing to take in pretty much anyone of varying backgrounds. We are willing to stay firm and proactive in our beliefs, whilst also hearing others out and not shouting them down or making them feel pressured or ostracized. A good example of this is a roundtable we did with Christian organizations on campus, including some off-campus Mormons. I think that really goes to show that we aren't really afraid to have those conversations that may be a little uncomfortable for us or to those who consent to participating in those discussions.
You meet a lot of different beliefs and new thoughts when coming to our meetings and just meeting the people who work for it. If you're unsure about your current beliefs, it's a great place to dip your feet back into the water of thinking about these tough topics, deep topics.
I really think that it's also a space where there's no stigma, there's no stereotype, there's no discussion previously on religion.
It's something that is not kind of present in many aspects of the university, unfortunately, and something that we want to kind of fill in the gap.
We're just coming in with fresh eyes, big ideas, and trying to learn. I want to be able to have an open dialogue around religion where it's not as stigmatized as it has been.
And something that I, as well as co-founder Myah Kelly, have really built up from the ground up. Something that we've really found a home in.
It was the conversation that I had with my co-founder, Garret Grove, back at the beginning of last year. We are also leaders of a different student organization, and we were talking about that, and then because we didn't know each other very well, we got to talking and trying to understand each other a little bit better. We realized that we came from a similar religious standpoint and also had somewhat similar religious background, and it was that connection that allowed the secular society to come to be. But it's that connection that we hope other people get to experience. We really wanted to give a place for people who wanted to make those connections to feel safe and feel like they had a place to find other people like them.
I'm super excited to be the advisor for the University Secular Society to make sure that we have an inclusive campus. I really want to make sure that we're making it as inclusive as possible. Not everyone is going to think the same, but we can at most respect every single person that walks through that door.
Once I started coming to meetings, it was awesome. It was a room of people open to new thoughts, open to talking to new people. I never thought that I would sit down and talk to a Mormon congregation, but one of my first meetings we did, and it was excellent. Learned so much about their belief system.
We are very open to dialogue and that we bring together a diverse set of people and are willing to collaborate with other organizations on or off campus, especially those who are coming from a different point of view than most of us on the cabinet.
I think a lot of people at Southern Miss really need spiritual guidance, as it's never, at least in my household, it never really came up that there was an option to do anything else. And now that we're at college, that option is presented.
Being that I am Buddhist myself, I wasn't able to really know about this religion during my college experience, so I want to make sure that I am providing that for the students here in the Secular Society. I feel like it's super important because I wasn't afforded that chance to do what I wanted. And I really want to make sure that I let the students believe what they want. They also get to identify what religious views they really want to dive into.
The University Secular Society is a great place to find your footing. We meet so many different religions and belief systems that once you find one you love, you can go to it.
It's a very interesting climate, but when we push the boundaries and we really show people that there's things outside of here that we can look at, it's gonna just broaden our perspectives, broaden our experiences, and make us more rounded as individuals. Just where we've grown up, I know that we have a lot of ceilings put on us, and I want to make sure that I'm providing an area where the students don't have a ceiling. They can search, get education, and also provide education tools for the university so that we can hopefully make a more inclusive campus.
There's still more things that we need to do.
One thing that I want to make sure that we do is also be inclusive of the LGBTQ community. One thing that's great about the Secular Society is we are not limited off of gender identity and expression. Even in religion, we know that we are not limited based off of that. I think that, within a year, we'll be able to recognize multiple different religions across this campus. I think we're also going to be able to educate others so that they may be able to value their own belief systems to them. And I want them to do that because they can take that and then push it out into the world.
I believe that we're definitely going to have a lot more membership than we do now, and that we're going to be a little more well-known, and that there's going to be a lot more events. Ones that are a lot bigger, maybe more collaborations. We'll have a place amongst the campus organizations.
I see a lot of growth in the University Secular Society's future. We are in the Deep South, but I've met a lot of people who don't necessarily identify with Christianity or just aren't sure.
It's something that I feel like will grow up into something very mature as well as very established as the organization gets older, as the organization really connects with more people, and as the organization really continues to make a difference within the campus culture and among the well of public discourse here at USM. I know that the University Secular Society is going to be an organization that's designed to help students as well as be a home for students here at USM.
Despite some of the connotations some people might have with the word secular, we aren't an organization that's standing here in opposition. In fact, quite the opposite. I mean, we want people to come over to us and not even necessarily let go of their beliefs, because we don't necessarily have a stance on certain beliefs. It's more so that they come in and understand, and that at the end of the day, we all leave this university better than it was when we came here.
Get involved with us because we all have a lot to learn, and the more people we can learn from, the better we can be as an organization.
My goal for this group is really to just have more inclusive spaces to talk about this, make sure that we are spreading education. And then my last thing is, I think the biggest thing is, I really want us to sit down with multiple different religions and have a discussion about how they're similar, how they're different, and how we can make it better for everyone to believe the way that they do.
Now, if it's something that you're interested in, feel free to contact us through our social media channels, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or just email us, which all of the links for that are in the description below. And I hope that you have a prosperous day.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any closing thoughts?
Join the USS.